मैं बीमार था, ठीक है? You can hear it in my voice. And I was thinking, come on, United. Come on, United. Um, and then Marcus Rashford sort of gave me this nice little hope until the first half. And मैंने उसका ट्वीट कर दिया क्योंकि I was like happy and then I stopped and I thought to myself, दक्ष क्या कर रहा है तू? Like what are you doing? You really think Man United जिसका first shot came, जिनका last shot came in the 23rd minute is going to hold on to the same game plan. उन्होंने 23rd minute पे अपना last shot लिया था. That team is gonna hold on for the remaining 90. I was like, क्या सोच रहा है Daksh? And then Manas texted me. Manas was like, stop smiling. Like instinctively he said stop smiling. And I was like, yeah, I've stopped smiling, bhai. Uh LJ भाई, LJ is here. LJ, hello, कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द अदर साइड, वेलकम टू द अदर साइड. कल आप बहुत खुश थे, आज आप थोड़े निराश पे हो. वेलकम, वेलकम बैक टू अर्थ. अभिजीत इज हियर. अरे विवेक इज हियर. कैसा है विवेक? स्टिल बोल्स इज हियर भाई. कैसे हो स्टिल बोल्स? अशमल भाई. पुरान इज हियर. आरुष इज हियर. परमप्रीत इज हियर. दीपेश इज हियर. मोइनुल, जायरोग, पुरन. कल भी लग रहा था ड्रॉ नहीं हुआ और आज कम. बस यार क्या हो रहा है? वन सेक. ये क्यों डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया? लेट मी लुक एट द सेटिंग्स फॉर वन सेकंड. ऑडियो, कैमरा, कैमरा चेंज करिए. इज इट फाइन नाउ? शुड इट बी वर्किंग? अरे यार, क्या किस्मत है दक्ष तेरी भी. रुकिए गाइस, वन सेकंड. दक्ष, व्हाट आर योर कमेंट्स? हम करेंगे यार, हम फोडन पे भी कमेंट्स करेंगे. वन सेकंड. Yeah, okay, perfect, amazing. I'm a Liverpool fan who was supporting United for the first time, but they always bad. Welcome to our mandali. Welcome to our mandali. I seem happy. I get your eyes tested, Stranger Things, bhai. Get your eyes tested. But of course, अब City fan है, अब खुश होंगे. Bibash is very happy for sure. Arnab is very happy. Ayush glitched. हाँ, yeah. कैसे हो? Unhappy. Just joking, bhai. I am heartbroken, man. फिल फोर्डन ने मेरे को ऐसे फिल फोर्डन कह रहा हूँ, मार्कस रैशफोर्ड ने मुझे ऐसे सपने दिखाए. एंड देन फिल फोर्डन ने यही उंगली पकड़ के तोड़ दी मेरी. ऑलराइट, सो कैसे हो सुप्रीम? नाइस टू सी यू. आमराबाद भाई, आमराबाद. दिस मैन दिस मैन हैज स्टोलन अ करियर आउट ऑफ वन टैकल जो हर वीडियो में स्पैम होता है. जब भी आपको आमराबाद की कॉम्प मिलेगी ना, वो टैकल तो हो गया. दैट मैन हैज बेसिकली जस्ट टेकन अवे an entire career based on that, भाई. कल बहुत अपसेट हुआ था सच बेबाश. बस कल आप नीचे थे, आज आप ऊपर हो. मैं तो 2 दिन से नीचे जाए जा रहा हूँ. मेरे साथ तो ये हो रहा है. हाँ भाई, यू नो इट भाई, यू नो इट. ऑल राइट, now at least like 160 people are here. First of all, be nice. If your team has won today, be nice and like the video. 170 people and only 36 likes. That's never done, guys. That's never done. So let's try and get to 50 likes ASAP first. Yeah. Manas, nahi hai. This is instant reaction. It's a short stream. I'll just do this by myself. Manas and Nidhi se we'll talk closer to the Liverpool City game. Right? Pikachu se Thunderbolt saying it inside. Kya? Come on, man, Miran. I know it's a complex joke, but still, let's not be super nihilistic here. कैसे हो यार? Foden is generationally right. Foden is fantastic, man. That guy, I have to say, man, he is amazing. You have to give him credit. I can admit the fact he is very, very good. At 22 years of age, in this Man City team, carving his own identity finally. By the boy has stepped up 100%. Fourth year Foden, yes. Is Tomiyasu Zini back or not? Sire, we'll talk about this at the end. Promise. But first, instant reaction stream ka naam. We will take an instant reaction on your thoughts on this game. So, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. All right. मेरा मेरा लैपटॉप किसी कारण अटक रहा है. मैं समझ गया क्यों अटक रहा है. गाइस, मैं भी थोड़ी देर के लिए अटकने वाला हूँ. इट विल बी फाइन. गिव मी 1 second प्लीज. please. Yes, perfect, amazing. Sports is overrated. F off. By Abhijit, welcome to reality. हाँ अटक गया. Okay, so up 221 people are here. Give me a one line review of this game. Like, for example, if you have to write a headline for a newspaper, what would it be? For me, it is like Fantastic Foden and Hapless United, to be honest. Stones was really good as well. Doku to bhai Gaurav. Doku to kya hai? Khair, give me your one line review of this game. For me, it's Fantastic Foden, Hapless United. Expected. Um, Foden shines. Yeah, 100% Foden shines. Any one line that you think can capture the essence of this game. Fabulous Foden. Amrabat is just Oral Romeo Pro Max. Foden destroys United. It felt like watching Barca Madrid versus Hetafe. Andre Dopana, old school purist. Very interesting you say that. I will start this comment and I'll show you something. ETH disaster class substitution bekar the Daksh bhai. Nishant, I have a little opinion on the substitution. We'll get to that. United gives false hope. पेप ने सेकंड हाफ में गेम को टर्न कर दिया. अब देखो ना, eras do come to an end. Doku is Anthony with hype. Yeah, I saw that somebody said, yeah, khair, it turned really racist really fast. Bangers, yes, bangers for sure. Foden is better than Saka right now. All right, that's fine. It's up to you. I think statistically Saka is better, but it's fine. Starboy, don't steal our tag, man. Man United, crap as always. Pep Boys, Ram City rivals. I'm very unhappy. Clueless Man United. Sports supporting is overrated. The Dream Breaker Foden. Thank you so much. Link, it's on Diesel. DIESEL. उनकी साइट पे देख लो यार. Although नहीं मिलेगी इंडिया में. दुख हो रहा है. होगा यार, होगा. Why not portrait today? Because मेरा जो वो है, मन नहीं था आज. Anyways. First half में they were good, but second half क्या करें? Bro, Doku is better than that spinner. I can't say that. He had four assists in that game, but since then I haven't seen anything from Doku. Very unhappy. कोई बात नहीं यार, दुख तो दुख होता है, कल तक ठीक हो जाओगे. Now, I want to do an experiment with you guys. All right, I want to do an experiment with you guys. I am going to show you two games of Man City. You have to guess without cheating. If you pixel peep enough, you will know which team is what. I'll show you two games. You have to guess which game is United and which game is Sheffield. Okay? सेम है मैन सिटी वर्सेस मैन यूनाइटेड एंड मैन सिटी वर्सेस शेफील्ड. आपको गेस करना है कौन सा गेम कौन सा है. सो आई विल शो यू द स्टैट्स ऑफ दिस one game first. Okay, now these are the stats. I will read them out to you for those who can't see. Expected GD 3.32, opposition 0.26, 74% possession, 26% possession, 27 shots from Man City, 3 shots from the opposition, 8 shots on target from Man City, 1 from the opposition, 8 off target, and 2 off target from the opposition. 11 blocked shots from City and 0 blocked shot from the opposition. थोड़ा आगे चलोगे तो 15 corners, 0 offsides, 10 fouls opposition के and opposition का 1 yellow card, 10 free kicks for City, 19 throw-ins, blah blah blah, like all those stuff. ठीक है? These are the main stats we're concerned with. Now, I'll show you the other fixture. Okay, this is the other fixture. पहले वाले में था, आप थोड़ा सा कंपेयर करिए. ठीक है, पहले वाले में 3.32 XG था, इस वाले में 2.21 XG है. उसमें 0.26 XG था ऑपोजिशन का, इसमें 0.31 XG है. 81% possession in this one. In the other one, City had 74% possession. ठीक है. 19% possession for the opposition. 18 shots in this game, 27 shots in the previous game I showed you. 4 shots on target in this game and 8 on target on the other one. Guess which is which? अभी जो आपके स्क्रीन पे है, which is Sheffield and which is Man United? Second one is United. जो सेकंड वाला है कह रहे हैं शेफील्ड है. शेफील्ड है सेकंड वाला. भाई जो लोग कह रहे सेकंड वाला शेफील्ड है वो 100% राइट है. डू यू सी द डिस्पैरिटी भाई? डू यू सी दिस व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? Man City, when they played Sheffield, had a tougher game. Of course, they had 27 shots. Okay, अरे यार बढ़ जाना थोड़ा सा आगे. ये वाला जो है, they in against Sheffield they had 18 shots, which is a huge number of shots anyway. Against Man United at 27 with 8 on target, bhai. Can you imagine? The one now which is on screen is Man United. Look at this. Yeah, second one is Sheffield. Man United literally played a worse game against Man City than Sheffield United played. 3-1 स्कोर था अगेंस्ट मैन यूनाइटेड एंड शेफील्ड के अगेंस्ट क्या स्कोर था व्हाट्स द स्कोर अगेंस्ट 2-0 स्टिल अ 2 गोल डिफरेंस एटलीस्ट इधर यूनाइटेड ने गोल भी मार दिया था रॉड्रीज 59 yeah that's an insane stat सिटी ऑलमोस्ट हैड द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ शॉट्स एज यूनाइटेड हैड पोजेशन क्रेजी भाई अब क्या लगता है आर्सेनल के चांसेस पे यार हमारा तो वी जस्ट हैव टू कीप विनिंग आवर गेम्स मैन हाला मैड्रिड बट विल टॉक अबाउट इट या सो अगेंस्ट फॉरेस्ट आर्सेनल वन आई थिंक हमारा फर्स्ट गेम जो ऑफ द सीजन था जो हमने फॉरेस्ट के खेला था वी वन दैट वन आई थिंक 4-0 या 3-0 या 2-1 ऐसी कुछ था ठीक है मतलब 2-1 था या 4-0 था आई डोंट रिमेंबर फर्स्ट वन वाज अगेंस्ट मैट टर्नर आई रिमेंबर वो तो बहुत कर लिया था साइड में देख रहा मैं वही कह रहा हूँ इफ यू पिक्सल पीप देन यू कैन सी बट आपको दिख रहा है स्टेटिस्टिकली कितनी वर्स थी आज मैन यूनाइटेड ऑल द फर्स्ट हाफ पे हर्षित या आई वाज जस्ट शोइंग दीज गाइज ओके हर्षित आई वाज शोइंग दीज गाइज यूनाइटेड के स्टैट्स सिटी के स्टैट्स वर्सेस यूनाइटेड एंड सिटी के स्टैट्स वर्सेस शेफील्ड एंड शेफील्ड स्टिल डिड अ स्लाइटली बेटर गेम देन मैन यूनाइटेड या ओल्ड स्कूल प्योरिस्ट जैसे कह रहे हैं डोंट कैप मतलब कैप्स यूज मत करिए डोंट ट्रस्ट द प्रोसेस सेल द लॉट भाई मोहक जो कह रहा था ना कि यू विल हैव टू नाउ लीव दिस हम सर एलेक्स फर्गसन के वो हैं स्टूडेंट्स हैं हम एलेक्स फर्गसन के ये हैं वो हैं अब छोड़ने का टाइम आ गया है भाई इट्स टाइम टू मूव फॉरवर्ड you are in your Unai Emery era right now. You have a manager who is bhai 27 shots in a game is horrible. I am so sorry no matter in what way you paint it. It is a horrible showing. ठीक है 27 शॉट विद 8 ऑन टारगेट शेफील्ड ने 18 विद 4 ऑन टारगेट खाए थे 27 with 8 is a horrible showing bhai yeah we need to be very careful of Sheffield because look everyone expects us to win I don't care हम कितने से जीते हम बस जीतने चाहिए that's the most important part we'll talk about Arsenal later so 500 people are at first of all thank you for joining give me a one line summary of this game mine is fantastic Foden hapless United for some people it's fabulous Foden destroys United Arey thank you so much Sagar bhai United fans are behaving like Barca always stick to the past. Yeah, I don't want to bring in Barca, but you're right about the sticking to the past thing. They are just so into that whole Old Trafford, Man United, ये वाला थिंग इट्स टाइम टू गेट ऑन लाइक इट्स हमारा तो आर्सेनल का तो 2 डेकेड्स हो गए पीएल जीते हुए यूनाइटेड का भी 1 डेकेड हो चुका है या या हालैंड looked like a Man United defender. Superb City, Foden mania, Liverpool winning the PL, eras do come to an end. Can a complete rebuild help? यार it's gonna take a lot of effort, right? आर्सेनल को इवेंचुअली अगर आप मैं कहता हूँ अगर आप आर्सेनल जैसी प्रोसेस भी करो although I think it's not going to take as long it still took Arsenal 4 years and yes it's very funny to laugh eighth eye yeah eighth eye sixth eye fifth eye and second eye ha कुछ नहीं जीता what is the process but you see the difference right जब भी जो ये यूनाइटेड फैंस को भी फीलिंग आ रही है ना ये देख के you know that City हमसे कितना दूर लिवरपूल हमसे कितना दूर we were in the same bus Mohawk said at halftime if you win this 0-1 I'm praising ETH and now when they lost suddenly he's annoyed by them playing this way isn't it accepting mediocrity himself I'll tell you this okay there was no logical reason for Man United to play an open possession based style football against City ठीक है अगर आप लोग फॉर्टमॉप पे जाते हैं ना आप बस डिफरेंस चलो फॉर्टमॉप की भी जरूरत नहीं है आंखें यूज कर लो लुक एट द फर्स्ट सब दैट मैन सिटी बॉट हु वाज द फर्स्ट सब दैट मैन सिटी बॉट आई थिंक इट वाज एल्वारेज राइट अगेंस्ट इंस्टेड ऑफ डोकू वो एल्वारेज को लाए थे नहीं आई विल नॉट सैक हिम आई सैक हिम आफ्टर 2 years इज माई लाइन because it shows man look Klopp is most likely Klopp is leaving next year ठीक है City they are amazing but there is no other team right now which is competing with City why would you sack him now when you probably have one of the best chances to win the title right so Alvarez was the first substitute जो लाया था thank you so much for the contribution Biruma Brobama says, "What do you think about Rashford?" We'll talk about Rashford as well. But look at the difference in the quality. They got in Alvarez as the first sub. Who was United's first sub? I think they removed Rashford for Anthony. नहीं, Anthony se bhi pehle, I think Kamwala came on. But the point is, look at the difference in the quality of the subs. Yes, Oscar Bob came at the end, Falana Dhamkana. But United had nothing on the bench. So it made no sense for them to play expansive, tiring football जो उनके players को तोड़ देता. Compact रहे, अच्छे से block किया, that was the best thing that could happen. Right? Um, but yeah, I completely agree with Halimur bhai. It's very obvious what Ineos is about to do. Yeah. Foden at a package is better than Haaland. Guys, we've seen this so many times. Foden is better than Haaland. Alvarez is better than Haaland. Haaland is Haaland. Without Haaland, आपके एक दो डिफेंडर्स ना हालैंड पे चिपके रहते हैं, इसलिए आपके बाकी प्लेयर्स को जगह मिलती रहती है. या यूनाइटेड आर क्रैप. आई टुडे आई सॉ देम बीइंग वेरी क्रैप. एंड मुझे लग रहा था फर्स्ट हाफ में दे डिड फेयरली वेल बिकॉज दे वर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. बट एज अ गेम प्लान, I think there are a few culprits. First of all, I think Marcus Rashford, what a goal. Pehli baat. The version of Grinder Daksh is what we want. What? Um, Marcus Rashford in the first half for the first goal, amazing. उसके बाद he had two more chances. एक में I think he fluffed his lines. दूसरे में तो he kicked air. I think that was bad for him. Even if he made connection with even one of those chances, it would have been okay. It would have been okay. United's shot came in the 23rd minute. उसके बाद से तो I don't even remember what shot they took. Rashford ने गोल के अलावा I don't think he contributed at all. Bruno, I think he was good in some points and then he was horrible at some points. And he was good at some points, he was horrible. He wasn't releasing the ball to the wings. I think that was his fault. McTominay, absolutely useless, I would feel. Did not do anything. Your best players were Varane, Casemiro, and Kobe Meno. These three players, I will say, were amazing. Some people said Dallo. Maybe first half Dallo, sure. Second half Dallo, crap. Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans gave a throw in such a dangerous position at least 3 to 4 times. I got frustrated. I'm not even a United fan. I'm not even a United fan. 3 to 4 times उन्होंने इतना दिया. And of course, Onana, yes, 100%. Onana was very good. Onana was very good. Yes, guaranteed great. Bruno, I think he was trying to release the ball, but then he couldn't release it. Uh, Garnacho, okay, but not okay. And then I think the first substitution taking of Rashford for Anthony did not make any sense to me. And at least Rashford had Man City put 2 to 3 people पीछे कि भाई रैशवर्ड अगर भाग गया तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. ठीक है. एंटनी के आते ही ना पूरी सिटी की टीम आगे खिंच गई. पूरी की पूरी सिटी की टीम आगे आ गई. दैट्स इट. भाई that was an incredible miss. Yeah, I think first half Dallo was decent. Lindelof, fair. But Evans, I think, was very bad. And right back पे कौन था आपके? Who was it? Evans था, Lindelof था, Dallo था, and Varane था. Varane was fantastic. Yeah, Varane was fantastic. उसने 2-3 बार खुद हालैंड के पैरों से बॉल ले ली. 2-3 बार बहुत अच्छे ब्लॉक करे. Casemiro was really good. Casemiro won the ball a couple of times. Kobe Meno was good, but the only thing I felt was जब वो बॉल जीत रहा था, there were no options around him ताकि वो किसी को पास कर ले. Like he would win the ball, but then Foden will take it back from him. Kamwala, he was okay यार. I think Forsen भी ब्रूनो के रास्ते में आ गया था. Um, Best player for me, Sofian Amrabat. Bhai, I have tweeted this also. Sofian Amrabat has stolen a career off that Mbappe tackle. एंटनी को स्पोर्ट्समैनशिप दिखानी थी आके, बस सबसे माफी मांग के जा रहा. भाई पता नहीं क्या है यार. मतलब ऐसा नहीं होता कि कभी कभी आप लोग वो जीत जाते हो, एक कंपटीशन जीत जाते हो कि आपको एक फ्री में ट्रिप दे देंगे या फिर आपको मैन यूनाइटेड के लिए खेलने का मौका मिल जाएगा. इट लुक्स लाइक वन ऑफ दोस किड्स मैन, जिसको बस मौका मिल गया. ही इज वन प्लेइंग फॉर यूनाइटेड इन अ कंपटीशन एंड नाउ ही इज जस्ट स्कैमिंग एवरीवन. Another thing, man, I completely agree with Renisu, which is very rare. बट ये टीफो हो, ये ईबीएल हो, ये नो न्यू थिंग हो, ये कितने भी टैक्टिकोस देख लो ना आप ट्विटर पे या फिर यूट्यूब पे, भाई इनका कोई भरोसा नहीं है. ठीक है. टीफो तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं अब करूंगा मैं भरोसा. टीफो वर डाइंग recommending Sofian Amrabat to Man United and dying to recommend क्या नाम है यार इसका, इब्राहिमा संगारे to all these guys. भाई crazy scenes, भाई crazy scenes. Yeah. It's please, man, don't do this. I saw this on Mohawk, brother. I You will not get any advertisements here, but thanks for tuning in anyway. Talk about Stones. We'll talk about City in roughly 5 minutes. We'll just talk about City and how great they are. United have 100 million fidget spinner. What will happen to Anthony? He should be sold back. He was injured. I don't know, yaar. He was walking really fine, yaar. To me, like he made a couple of runs, Rishi bhai. I thought bench pe to koi nahi tha. Ye to I spoken about. I had to spoken about the fact that you had nothing on the bench. They were bringing in Alvarez. You were bringing in Anthony and Kamwala and all those people. Only if Saka was as good as Anthony, says Devish. Only if Devish. Only, but it's okay. I am happy Barca literally dodged the Amrabat bullet. 100%, man. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, please don't take this Ansh fellow on the offer. You never know what will happen to your money. If you think you will get something from there, then I have a marble structure in Agra to send, sell to you. Haaland is overrated. Agreed. Bhai for Casemiro or Endo with current form. Endo right now. Endo right now. He was injured. I don't know, Rishi bhai. Like I haven't heard anything like that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I knew you so I could refund you your money by Ansh bhai, but I'm gonna just delete this comment, man. It's not nice. Okay. Um when was Amrabat Ayo? He was by scammer ho gaya, kar diya. Bro Obama says, should we sell Rashford and improve this? I think a lot of people need to go. And even if you like them, they need to go, man. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hero. So yeah, a lot of people need to go. Some fan favorites need to go. I would say for Arsenal as well, for Chelsea as well, for United as well. Any team that needs to go aage jaake na, any team that needs to move forward will have to sell these people. So with Rashford, I don't know, man. It'll be horrific for you to tear up his contract and let him leave, but let him leave. It's clear that he had an incredible goal, but that's basically about it. He was the only one delivering for you today as well, which is sad. More than anything, it is sad that nobody else stepped up. Not neither did Bruno. I expected Garnacho to step up. Kobe was fine. It was just your old boys who stepped up today, which is again very, very sad. FDJ and United needed. Why that ship has sailed. People are deluded if they think Rashford nursing a hip injury should leave. I don't know, Rishi bhai. If I was he nursing a hip injury, I don't know. Like a lot of people will say he shouldn't have stayed. Rashford, Bruno, Amrabat, Lindelof, Luke, sell ASAP. All right. Now, guys, we'll talk a little bit about City because City fans also deserve their plaudits and their patience ko bhi reward hona chahiye. Okay. For City, what a team. In the first whatever minutes when Rashford scored, thoda sa wo rattle hue the. KDB was misplacing passes. Bernardo looked a little off. Doku, I think, had a poor game. But dhire dhire, especially post halftime, man, City was absolutely amazing. City was controlling the game. KDB was on the ball a little more. Phil Foden was running on the left wing, on the right wing. So was KDB. Rodri. Rodri was pretty much playing at the edge of the United box. वो अच्छे से move कर रहा था. Bernardo the magician was Bernardo the magician. And even though Haaland wasn't doing anything at that point of time and he missed a big chance and he headed a couple of times over, I think Haaland के बिना सिटी को इतनी स्पेस नहीं मिलती. अगर आपके अटैक में यहाँ पे गैब्रियल जेसूस होता, ठीक है, गैब्रियल जेसूस भी छोड़ दो, आप बिना स्ट्राइकर के भी खेल रहे होते, आई डोंट थिंक आपके मिडफील्डर्स को इतनी स्पेस मिलती. द फैक्ट इज दैट हालैंड ऑक्यूपाइज एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 people एवरी टाइम. ये है मेरा ट्विटर भाई जो भी पूछ रहा है. इफ हालैंड ऑक्यूपाइज 1 to 2 डिफेंडर्स एवरी टाइम यू विल ऑलवेज गेट दैट स्पेस अराउंड द बॉक्स. The problem is supreme. You don't have Grealish available, and that is the biggest issue. कि लेफ्ट विंग पे कौन खेलेगा? Okay, you can play Bernardo on that left wing, but you won't play that 3-2-4-1 unless आप फिर De Bruyne और Alvarez को बीच में खिलाओ, Bernardo को लेफ्ट पे खिलाओ and Foden को राइट पे खिलाओ, right? If you don't want to start Doku, fair enough. Fair enough, you don't want to start Doku, but Doku was not that great. Um, डोकू को स्टार्ट नहीं देना चाहिए हो गया. ब्रूनो प्लेइंग बैड फॉर 1 season इज गार्बेज बट रैशफोर्ड टर्निंग आउट टू बी एवरी सेकंड सीजन इज गॉड लाइक फिगर. ये रैशफोर्ड विल कीप ऑन डिवाइडिंग द फैन बेस एंड एवरीथिंग. आई कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई रैशफोर्ड इज बीइंग प्रोटेक्टेड बिकॉज ऑफ हिज गोल. He missed the ball when he was through. He kicked air when he was there. उसके बाद it was completely gone. And if he's not fit, I don't know then. I think then Amar Diallo should have come on earlier. He should have done something, maybe play Bruno as a 9 or maybe play Garnacho as a 9, but something or the other has to be done. Anyways, Stones and RK are class. Doku is touched. By Stones ने जब इन्वर्ट किया था, स्टोन्स ने जब पहले मिनट में, पहले फर्स्ट हाफ में, when he received the ball in the box, I thought it's going to be a long day for United because Stones was receiving the ball like a striker. 115. We need Grealish if we want to win any trophy. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Grealish एक बड़ा underrated player है. Aesthetically सबको बोरिंग लगता है क्योंकि वो बॉल पकड़ता है, सिक्योर रखता है और फिर पीछे पास कर देता है, और डोकू तो आके काट देगा, कुछ सेंट मैक्सिमन जैसी चीजें कर देगा. बट या आई डोंट नो मैन. एक्स में आई स्टार्ट रेटिंग. अच्छा बस बस. कल एग्जाम्स है यार. बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर एग्जाम. सर एलेक्स वाज आस्क्ड. हाँ ये तो भाई मतलब नाउ तो इट्स कंप्लीटली उड़ान पड़ान हो गया. बट लाइक आई सेड मैन, इट यू विल हैव टू शेड दिस पास्ट वाला थिंग दैट वी आर द ग्लोरियस मैन यूनाइटेड. यू कैन रिटर्न टू ग्लोरी, बट it will require a few years of just humility, keeping your head down, accepting a little bit of a fall off, and then rebuilding and consolidating. Yeah, अंश आपने थैंक यू फिर से सब्सक्राइब कर दिया. बट द पॉइंट इज गाइस, सिटी आर ऑन अनदर लेवल राइट नाउ. मेरे फेवरेट्स अभी भी लिवरपूल है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस schedule. एंड इफ लिवरपूल विन एट एनफील्ड, which they can by the way, if Liverpool win at Anfield, then it's definitely Liverpool's title. But City will be a tough game, man. Liverpool right now, मेरे हिसाब से, are picking out games in a very dramatic fashion, which is great for them. Mentality monsters, tough of champions, everything. But City, man, they look so controlled. Like आपने City को block करके रखा था with that compact shape. It took once for Lindelof or Dallo, whoever was marking Foden all game. एक बार they stopped marking that Phil Foden guy. Phil Foden ने banger मार दिया. Second time, amazing dribble, amazingly placed shot. Third तो खैर Sofian Amrabat ने कर ही दिया. Yeah man, Naheem, what do you think should be done with Doku? I know Grealish is your favorite, but जब वो है नहीं तो आप क्या करेंगे? Guys, 500 likes would be a dream come true, to be honest. 255 likes हो चुके हैं. Thank you so much, man. Let's try and hit 300 first. It's not that he's a luxurious player. Do you remember, Pavel? Doku, Grealish ka first year, it was completely ineffective. But second season, he started adapting. And I think Doku will take a. If Pep has said, "Nah, I want a player like this," and if Chicky has bought a player like that, it will take some time for them to adapt and get used to the Premier League and the Pep style of play. That's the only thing. All sick, man, Advait. All sick. Now, Pep was fantastic. Foden was fantastic. Stones was. I think apart from Doku, everyone was great. Edison ने जो Garnacho वाला tackle किया था, I don't think it was a pen. I think it was a legitimate tackle. He was good. Ake was good. Walker was so good. Walker ने इतनी बार बॉल ले ली थी Rashford से. Walker ने इतनी बार बॉल ले ली Garnacho से, Anthony से. Ake ने इतनी अच्छी बॉल ले ली. Foden ने defensively and offensively shift डाला. One of his best games, man. Like Foden was a proper 9 on 10 performance today. 10 on 10 अगर किसी को देना तो वो भी दे सकते हो. And so, yeah, Rodri, Stones, Ake, Ruben Diaz, he did his job, I guess. Foden, Bernardo, to Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland ने goal मार दिया. Yeah, man, it was a fantastic day, man. Lindelof was marking. Yeah, so it took one moment. Nunes on the wing, Supreme. That's a very Pep move. मुझे नहीं पता. A for Arsenal, can we sign a midfield and defender and get Tony as free agent next year? नहीं है Messi. अब तो striker चाहिए यार. अब तो 2 साल हो गए. Utterly disappointed, but yeah, as a football fan, Foden world class. This kind of derby where Manchester-born guys make screamers Congo set. Yeah. Oh, 100%, bhai. 100%. Give Bob more time. Yeah, maybe some games are meant for Bob, some are not. Do you think Doku hug देता है low block के सामने? I think Doku for his life ना, he is comfortable on the left wing. उसको Pep eventually right winger बनाना चाहता है. मुझे लगता है मारेज वाली जगह पे. ठीक है. बट अभी ना डोकू की डिसीजन मेकिंग, डोकू का जो Pep just changes players, man. Like look at Foden. It took Foden 3 years to finally make his impact on this City team. हम क्या कहते थे Foden के लिए? Foden bench पे रहता है. Foden contribute नहीं करता है. Foden was always overshadowed by Bernardo and Gundogan in the middle, Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. ये तीनों players के आगे Foden कैसे आएगा? Stuff like that. It finally took him 3 years to be the perfect Pep Guardiola player, right? So you'll have to be a little patient with Doku as well. Doku has an incredible skill set in the sense that he can beat his man one on one, and that is what teams need. Look at all the best teams in the world, right? अगर आप रियल मैड्रिड में देखो, दे हैव अ विनिशियस एंड दे हैव अ रोड्रिगो जो कर सकता है, दे ऐड एम्बापे टू दैट. ठीक है, अगर आप बारसा में देखो, लमीन यमाल, रफीनिया, दीज गाइज आर प्लेयर्स जो वन ऑन वन बीट कर सकते हैं. आर्सेनल are trying to mold a player like that in Martinelli, maybe even Saka to an extent. ठीक है, लिवरपूल में मो साला, सादियो माने ऑन द अदर विंग. ठीक है, बायर्न म्यूनिक में कोमन, गनाब्री, जाने, इतने सारे. सो ऑल टॉप टीम्स इन द वर्ल्ड हैव अ विंगर दैट कैन बीट अ मैन वन ऑन वन, एंड दैट इज व्हाट सिटी आर आल्सो ट्राइंग टू फिल राइट नाउ, बट यू विल जस्ट हैव टू बी अ लिटिल पेशेंट. KDB is silent. I don't know. I think he caused plenty of problems. Yes, he did not show up on the goals and assist sheets, yeah. But मेरे हिसाब से it was good. Arsenal versus City at Etihad. I know for a fact we will perform much better than this. I think we'll go toe to toe with City in that game. Good night, Eugene. Good night. Nice to see you. If these English players play like this, no cap England will be my favorite for the Euros IMO. Yeah, yeah. On one hand, you have Saka, Foden, Walker, Stones, Kane, Jude. You have all these great players. देखना पड़ेगा क्या हो गया. If he had less injuries, मैं वही कह रहा था. I think the lack of subs was your biggest hindering factor. कि आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते तो सिटी एल्वारेज को लाके चेंज कर सकती थी. Should United sack Ten Hag? You tell me, guys. Ash Red Devil, thank you so much. Bro said Rafinha. Bro, if you think Rafinha is a bad 1v1 player, come on, guys. Come on. Let's not beat around the bush. Come on. Rafinha, you might not like him. You might think he's wasteful. Chakke wakke maar deta. Rafinha is a good 1v1 player. He was good in the PL also. He's good at bars also. Currently, Aston Villa are the only team that's beaten Man City. No. Hello. 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 1-0. We beat them twice this season. Once on pens and once 1-0 at Emirates. You think Rafinha is bad? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I like Rafinha. Anyways, PL टेबल को एक नजर मारते हैं. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, no. Wait. Yeah. PL टेबल को एक नजर मारते हैं. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag Devil, thanks for becoming a member, man. We will be stuck in that cycle, but he needs to deliver. Who? Wolves. Wolves also beat them. Yeah, you're right. You're right. वो गेम पर सिटी के फर्स्ट टीम प्लेयर्स नहीं थे और रॉड्री सस्पेंडेड. हमारे पास भी साका नहीं था भाई. हम भी तो साका के बिना खेल रहे थे. वी जस्ट हैड मार्टिनेली, हेसूस, ट्रॉसार्ड, पार्टे भी सब्स की तरह आया था. हैवर्ट्स वाज प्लेइंग नंबर 9, आई थिंक. दैट्स इट. लाइक वी वर मिसिंग आवर की प्लेयर एज वेल, मैन. सो इट इज व्हाट इट इज. फर्स्ट टीम प्लेयर्स तो किसके मिसिंग नहीं है. Everyone misses first team players at some point of time. Liverpool are winning right now without Salah, without Trent. कोई उनको थोड़ी कुछ कह रहा है. विनिंग इज ऑल दैट मैटर्स. एनीवे, अगर हम टेबल पे नजर मारे यार, अभी या वी कैन सी द टेबल. लिवरपूल फर्स्ट 63 पॉइंट्स प्लस 39 जीडी. मैन सिटी सेकंड 62 पॉइंट्स प्लस 35 जीडी. आर्सेनल कल खेलेगी भाई. प्लीज आर्सेनल, आपने दूसरों पे तो उम्मीदें डाल दी थी. अपना होमवर्क प्लीज फिनिश कर लेना कल. प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज. वी प्ले शेफील्ड, बॉटम प्लेस्ड है. But man, I don't care how we win, just win. Just win tomorrow. And if we win tomorrow, we'll go to 61 with hopefully some good GD. More than Liverpool for sure. And so yeah, 11 losses but still top 6. Bhai, oh, how has Man United done that is beyond me. They have -2 GD. They're still 6th. They're 6 points. By the way, I think United's Champions League is over, man. Kal watch along. Hopefully, brother. Hopefully. Doku feels like a mid-table player. Right now, everyone will feel like a mid-table player. It's season number 1. Do you remember John Stones' ka season number 1? John Stones was called the biggest flop. He was bought for 50 million from Everton. He was said, this is the biggest flop we've ever signed. Do you remember? और कौन? अभी ग्वार्डियोल को देख लो. ग्वार्डियोल को लोग इतनी गाली देखते, देखना he'll turn out to be a best defender. When you bought Ake for 40 million from Bournemouth, people like Bournemouth पे आप कितना दे रहे हो? इतना क्यों दे रहे हो नेथन आके के लिए? बंदा तो रेलीगेट होने वाला था. उसके लिए देखो, आके इज वन ऑफ योर बेस्ट डिफेंडर्स नाउ, राइट? चलो, रॉड्री केम अप विद व्हेन I'll tell you, when Rodri moved to Man City, people were saying City should have gone for Partey. Rodri is the inferior DM. Partey is the better one. ठीक है? Kevin De Bruyne, you bought from Wolfsburg. Unknown quantity, unknown name. ठीक है, फिल फोडन चलो ठीक है, ग्रीलिश सीजन 1 कॉल्ड कैलामिटी, राइट? हालैंड इज द ओनली वन जो फर्स्ट सीजन में डिलीवर करता है, दैट्स इट. According to stats, first half table we are 7th, second half table we are 17th. I don't know what Pot says at halftime. God knows by God of I. Chelsea in second half is a different breed. But yeah, I think. Do you guys think United have any chance to make? Chalo, top four to chhod do. Top five. He was not up to par because his standards are like that. Even Luis Diaz is good. Yeah, 100%. Do you think United can make top five? And मैं तब तक एक पोल डाल देता हूँ. Should ETH be sacked or not? And if he should be sacked, please also let me know who should replace him. And don't say Mourinho. Please, for the love of God. I heard it on Mohawk stream. Don't say Mourinho. Should ETH be sacked? I know emotional है. मुझे पता है ज़्यादा votes कहाँ जाएंगे. But think about it. Don't say yes just for the sake of it. If you answer yes, you have to say why and who. Right? They are in sixth right now on 44 points. West Ham are 2 points behind them. If West Ham win their next game, which is against, what West Ham playing? Burnley. Oh, I think they'll win that one. And who are United playing against? यूनाइटेड किसके साथ खेल रहा है? अरे भाई टेबल दिखा मुझे और मैन यूनाइटेड दिखा. मैन यूनाइटेड आर प्लेइंग एवर्टन. आई थिंक they'll beat एवर्टन that one. But who do you really think is should he'll मैं भी देखता हूँ. लोग तो कहेंगे he should be sacked. 56%, 44%. Okay, it's closer than I thought. Yeah, sack Ten Hag because Amrabat bottled it. Yeah, I think Amrabat to bottled it for sure. Yes, right now sack. No style of play at the end. No style of play at the end of it. LJ, I understand. But you're a Liverpool fan, so you want to get Javi, says Pitambar. Gaurav says Potter. ये तो मजाक चल रहा. Deserby said dummy. यार आई थिंक टेनहाग के हाथ एक तरफ से बंधे हुए हैं. सिंपली सी बात है बिकॉज ही डज नॉट हैव इनफ ऑप्शंस टू ब्रिंग ऑन. बट देर इज ऑल्सो when Tottenham were dropping points, we were also dropping points, and that is the whole thing. Amorim is overrated. I am a 30 million release clause. Nagelsmann. United has too many injuries. No sacks as they wish. I also don't think he should be sacked right now. I know the popular sentiment is sack him, remove him, whatever. I think, but he will be sacked. I think Sir Jim will sack him, and I think he will get a British manager. The Amorim, Nagelsmann nahi aayenge. He'll get a British manager. Now, on the list of British managers, one of the biggest names will probably be Graham Potter. Is there any other British manager? British माने Scotland, England, Wales and Northern Ireland से कोई ऐसा बंदा है? I don't know, man. Sajid bhai, welcome. Thank you so much, bhai. Southgate तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं. I have a feeling he'll get a British guy. Sir Alex का क्या style of play था? You said you wanna see him sack, but what are you saying today, Daksh bhai? My entire idea of okay, so Sir Alex Ferguson relied on his man. Look, like Ancelotti does. Okay, Ancelotti does not have a fixed game style. I understand, but he does great man management. Ten Hag is not a good man manager, Rishi bhai. आपको भी पता है. Like he mishandles a lot of sensitive issues really badly. So when you don't have that, you should have an authority of having a style of play. Like for example, even when Spurs have so many injuries, right? Like now Richarlison is gone, Porro is gone, Udogi was gone for a while. Son was at the AFC, Madison was injured, Van de Ven was down. They were dropping points, but they were still a consistent style of play. Now, United, it my feeling is, and you might disagree with this, my feeling is right now the principles and the style of play you played with last year, which is transitions and quick passing through the middle and etc. Ten Hag has sort of abandoned it to just stay afloat right now jab tak he deals with injuries. Now, is that his fault? I don't know. I mean, I'm sympathetic towards him. But I also feel he's just sort of hanging on. That's the only issue that I have. Uh Rishi bhai, with kids, I look, Lisandro is out. That I can give you. Lisandro is out. Hoyland is out, but he is still a kid. So Lisandro is out. Hoyland is out. Van Bissaka is out. Shaw is out. Four major players I think you're missing. Um, is there anyone else who's major who's missing? No, just stop Big Sam and everything. Stop Big Sam and everything. I think United have four major injuries, which really and Mount. but Mount has not played, so it's very it's sort of difficult to categorize him as it is. Uh, but Rishi, by which team does not have injuries and which team does not have kids? Chelsea has probably the youngest squad in the league. Arsenal have the second youngest squad in the league, right? Maguire, Shaw, Mount, Hoyland. I'm saying na, even if Hoyland was out, ठीक है, Hoyland is still a kid, right? At the end of it, 20 years, that does not really affect her average age as much, right? Hoyland is still a kid. And so this excuse of kids wala, at the end of it, if we are still having the second youngest team in the league, if Chelsea are having the youngest team in the league, it will play out some other way or not. And I understand Hoyland is a huge miss. Come on, Rishi Bhai. Martial, you would not bet anything on Martial, Rishi Bhai. Even I know you that much. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Van Bissaka, Shaw, Lisandro, and Hoyland. These are the four players I will give about it. Okay? These are it. Liverpool has. I'm not saying B Klopp. Nobody's saying B Klopp. I am not asking. I think it's illogical to compare to Klopp. But I'm saying Ten Hag, sorry, Ange. There is a semblance of a style of play. If there is no man management, then at least have authority in a style of play and consistent way. Okay, fine. Tweak for teams. Like today was a nice tweak in the first half, but it was not मेरे हिसाब से something जो sustainable था. That is what I feel. Should he be sacked? No, because I don't think you can get anybody uh, can come in right now and save United. Not this season for sure. आई थिंक दैट्स इट. ये आर्सेनल की सबसे बड़ी गलती लास्ट सीजन थी दैट आप डिफेंसिवली एक दो बंदों पे अटके हुए थे. ठीक है, सलीबा एंड टोमियासू जैसे गए आपका पूरा डिफेंस क्रम्बल कर गया, बिकॉज उसके बाद आपके पास रॉब होल्डिंग आ गया था. इस सीजन हमने टिम्बर लूज कर, वी आर बेसिकली प्लेइंग विदाउट टिम्बर, जिनचेंको, टोमियासू in defense. We have just four defenders with Cedric Suresh on the bench, and that is our five defenders for pretty much the last 2-3 months, right? Um, in the same way, we are just playing with Declan Rice in the CDM position. That's it. And even he was taken off at Spurs, then we crumbled again. United have scored 0 XG. I think Rishi bhai, it's screw the style of play also, right? I don't know if you were there in the first part of the stream or not. I compared City's game with Sheffield and City's game with United. And Sheffield actually had better metrics and stats than United in this game. आर्सेनल के स्टार्ट चांसेस पे एंड पे बात करेंगे हाला मैड्रिड, अभी हम इस मैच की बात कर रहे हैं. एनीवेज, एंड सो conceding around 27 shots is not sustainable. 27 shots pe you will concede 2 to 3 goals. Now, are you telling me that with Lisandro and Shaw, okay, chalo, I'll say even if your shots are half, 13 shots against a quality team is still not good. Okay, I'll show you guys. Wait, I don't know where sofa score is. Wait, let me see. Was this the one? Let me एक second रुक जाओ. This was, yeah guys, I've sort of lost it. I'm sorry. वो वापस सेटअप करने में टाइम लगेगा. So अरे सॉरी भाई, सॉरी अंकुश भाई, मैंने अभी देख लिया. क्या कह रहे हो आप? क्या है आपका कमेंट अंकुश भाई? मैं कुछ दूसरी स्क्रीन पे देख रहा था. वेयर इज अंकुश भाई? Okay, what I'll do is I'll make the chat members only in 2 minutes, okay? But I can't find your comments, Ankush bhai. Can somebody highlight Ankush bhai's comment or copy paste it? I can't see it. Okay, I really can't see it. Yeah, I couldn't see the comment too, Ankush bhai. Varna मैं usually ले लेता. I couldn't see your comment. Yeah, it didn't show. Only managers I would like at United right now are Nagelsmann, Zidane or Carlo. No coming to United. We're done for 2 years. Yeah, it's एक वही बात है. Do you go for a young manager, invest everything in him for next 2-3 years? Then it is fine, whatever it is. I've seen enough to give Ten Hag time. ठीक है, that's your. But I don't think Jim Ratcliffe will, because right now Rishi bhai, I think it's completely split between. हाँ, मेरे को भी नहीं दिखा अंकुश भाई. I genuinely haven't seen it. So if you can send me a comment, I'll read it out, because I really can't. I really can't see it. We had a decent squad. We took the game to City. We don't today, and we can't henceforth. Okay, fair enough. But I genuinely just feel. Yeah, Ankush bhai nahi dekha comment. I genuinely just feel that either the fall off is so crazy that from Lisandro to Evans and everyone, it is like, I don't know, 27 shots maybe, but I don't think it can be that bad. I think you're miles off City. I think you're miles off Liverpool, and I think the progress under Ten Hag, which should be there, I think it will take much longer, and I don't think the owners have that patience or the fans have that patience. अंकुश भाई एक बार कमेंट कर दो, क्योंकि जेन्युइनली मुझे आपका कमेंट नहीं दिखा. अगर आपका दिख जाता तो मैं ले लेता. Alright, let me see. So we've done this one. Who else? Who else? Arsenal के chances पे बात करो. Last 5, 15, 10 में. Spurs are doing better right now, and that's my only thing, man. I can completely argue for Ten Hag and say कि देखो जब Lisandro Martinez था, United were looking so much better, so much, so much, so much, so much better. Just by Lisandro Martinez they were looking better. जब Mount आएगा तो और better देखोगे. जब Hoyland था तो बहुत बहुत अच्छे से goal score हो रहे थे. Completely agree with that point of time. But that sort of fall down is too much. I think there should be no reason, if you have built up enough progress in last season, that you should be below Tottenham by kitne points hai ab? By 6 points, and your GD is -2. That is the biggest issue, man. That is the biggest issue. How is my complexion different today? I don't know, maybe it's the moisturizer I've put. Dinesh, thank you so much for becoming a member, boys. And give him time. He just needs resources. You saw what Rob Holding did against City, and you saw what you could did with the squad. Yeah, but that's because we had Rob Holding, we addressed the thing, and that was because the owners, the DOF, and the manager are on the same wavelength. यहाँ पे I don't feel so. यहाँ पे last season तक Arteta के पीछे fans थे. Tottenham have the game in hand as well. Oh yeah, you're right. So they will be 9 points ahead, most likely. Wolves are better. They attacked City well. I don't think, like, look, I don't think United could have attacked City. I think they would have conceded 6 if that's the way. Ten Hag out, man. Someone who says otherwise is literally hanging on to nostalgia and false promises about that. And see, this is what makes me feel that it's so untenable. Like, even though only Rishi Bhai right now, and credit to him to sticking to his opinion, but only Rishi Bhai right now is sticking with Ten Hag. मैं कहता हूँ चलो गोल्ड ब्रिज भी कर लेता है, गोल्ड ब्रिज के सारे साथी भी कर लेते हैं, ठीक है. Maybe one of Said's clans also wants to stick with Ten Hag. Maybe Mohawk wants to stick with Ten Hag. But there's such a huge fan base, or there's such a large number of people that don't want him, because they are thinking कि यहाँ पे एक बड़ा sliding doors moment है, कि इतने सारे managers available होंगे, आप कैसे नहीं जा सकते किसी और के पीछे. 1 year on this beautiful channel. Thank you so much यार Ayan. अंकुश भाई, I still can't see your comment. पता नहीं यार, या तो नहीं यार, यूजुअली अगर कुछ ऐसा भी आता है तो किसी ना किसी मॉड को तो दिख ही जाता है ना वो. They wanted Fergie out too. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Uh, but that's the thing. Like, right at that point of time, football was a different scenario. Right now, football is a different scenario. Right now, Rishi Bhai, the biggest risk is that once you fall down, na, it takes either an incredible amount of monetary investment to bring it back, bring your club ऊपर. ये वकार के भी 1 साल हो गए, अयान के भी 1 साल हो गए भाई. एक इतना हरामी इंसान, ठीक है, सबसे बड़ा पनौती, एंड दूसरा इतना अमेजिंग इंसान. सो या, स्पोर्ट्स इज ओवररेटेड भाई. कैसे हो? सो आई विल जस्ट से that there's just too big a divide right now. There is too big a divide, and everyone will say there are so many good managers. Like Flick is, um, Flick है आपके पास. I don't know who else is available. Amorim है, ये बंदा है, वो बंदा है, उसको लाओ. हरमन भाई कह रहे हैं overly critical take है that sacked Ten Hag. So many missing players. LB position has been missing the entire season. Like, look, that's the thing. So if you want to protect Ten Hag, that injury wala reasoning is the best way forward, to say that look at us when Hoyland is available, when Lisandro is available, we look like a different team, and that's completely agreed on. But then somebody जो Ten Hag out होगा वो बोलेगा हाँ आप दिख रहा है, आप दिख रहा है, आप दिख रहा है. एंड जो कोई और किसी ने अगर होगा Ten Hag out है, वो बोलेगा कि देखो भाई, स्पर्स को देखो, they missed Madison, they missed Van de Ven, they missed फलाना ढमकाना player, look at how they are. Somebody else will say अभी और कौन फोर्थ है, लाइक विला में they lost Diego Carlos, they lost Tyrone Mings. इन लोगों ने कुछ लफड़ेबाजी वाले सेंटर बैक्स खरीदे हैं, मोरेनो शरेनो वाले, कौन सा वौन सा। अगर आप ब्रेंटफोर्ड को देखो, ब्रेंटफोर्ड जैसी टीम गिर जाती है इंजरी के बाद 15th 15th पे, जिनके पास टोनी एम्बुएमो वगैरह नहीं था। तो वही बात है यार। एंड अगर आपको टॉप पे करना है, यस, ये मिल गया, ये रहा। तो अगर आपको टॉप पे रहना है तो यार मेरे हिसाब से अगर आपको टॉप पे रहना है, देन द होल इशू इज ना कि अगर इफ यू वांट टू स्टिक विद हिम एंड गिव हिम 3 years एंड एवरीथिंग, नेक्स्ट वीक गेम ऑफ द सीजन एंड नॉट एक्साइटेड, शट अप, शट अप। And so the thing is, if you want to give Ten Hag time and it doesn't work out, which to be fair, it can work out, then आप एक बड़े गंदे साइकिल में फंस सकते हो, जहाँ पे वो जहाँ आर्सेनल वाला हो गया था ना, 7 साल तक नो यूसीएल, 20 years तक नो प्रीमियर लीग, इधर उधर एफए कप्स एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. And I think United have bigger ambitions than that. So I would say that becomes a huge possibility that those things can happen. Now, if you think हाँ टेन हाग को इसके बावजूद भी करना चाहिए, ग्रीनवुड इनसे अच्छा खेलेगा. I La Liga fans, is Greenwood really good? I don't know. I haven't watched too much of him. United fans think he was really good. Some La Liga fans think he's crap. I don't know. I was just saying that Rashi was very bad the whole game, but no one's going to talk about the problem with their fan base. यार अंकुश भाई वही है, फर्स्ट गोल उसने मारा, उसने 2 chances मिस करे उसके बाद, बट ऋषि भाई says that he was injured, so I don't know. I'm tired of Foden versus Saka comparisons. Bhai, this is how it is, right? If you want to be considered one of the best young talents in the league, you will have to compete with the top dogs, man. तो अब अगर फोडन ने 2 गोल मारे हैं, तो साका को भी कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा भाई. साका will also have to step up and everything. Otherwise, it's also like this. Guys, I don't know likes कितने. Only 388 likes, so let's try and get to 400, man. I'm very sick. I'm still here for you. He's a good player. Yeah, Foden's an amazing. Tu chup kar bhai. My second take backing Ten Hag is this. He transitioned to a new play style from last year, working with DDG to Onana. Today, Onana was brilliant in his ball distribution. And okay, I agree with this point of time. Onana took time to adjust to the league. Lisandro Martinez adjusted really quick. Mount will adjust to this team eventually. He's not been there. Hoyland has looks like he's adjusting. It's taken whatever times it's taken. He will do it. But वही है यार, यहाँ पे जब तक यूनाइटेड संभलेगी हरमन भाई, बाकी टीम्स आगे निकलेगी. बिकॉज इसके बाद आपको पता है इसके बाद सिटी का एवोल्यूशन क्या होगा. चलो लिवरपूल का शायद से 1-2 साल हो सकता है अटक जाए, बिकॉज ऑफ क्लॉप गोइंग इन अ न्यू स्टाइल बीइंग एस्टैब्लिश्ड एंड न्यू प्लेयर्स कमिंग इन, व्हाटएवर इट इज. अरे नो प्रॉब्लम भाई, नो प्रॉब्लम. आर्सेनल का एवोल्यूशन इज गोइंग टू बी अ स्ट्राइकर. स्पर्स का एवोल्यूशन क्या होने वाला है. यू सी विला ऑलरेडी मेकिंग द चैंपियंस लीग स्पेस. एंड न्यू कासल आपको पता है यार, कभी भी उठ के वो पैसे खर्च सकते हैं, सब कुछ हो जाता है. सो द पॉइंट इज, इट इज सच अ हाई स्टेक्स गेम नाउ, द प्रीमियर लीग. यहाँ पे अब फंसने का मौका नहीं है, और अगर आप फंस जाते हो तो आपको मतलब बोर्ड, मैनेजर एंड डीओएफ को सब एक पेज पे होना चाहिए. एवरीवन वांटेड आर्टेटा आउट एक्सेप्ट द बोर्ड, एक्सेप्ट द डीओएफ. The fans wanted him out, maybe. Some fans were sticking by him. And that is the only way we got out of him, is because the board said, "Theek hai, fans, I know you're angry at us. You think we don't have ambition. We're going to back this guy. And he's going to make us compete." And that's it. I'm still ETH in with asterisks, but if United... Okay. What if you are an ETH outer right now? Okay? If you are an ETH outer right now, what will change your mind? And if you are an ETH inner right now, what will change your mind? Let's look at it this way. Where are your opposite lines? ठीक है. अगर आप ETH out हो, what will make you change the mind? अगर आप ETH in हो, तो what will make you change your mind? I want to see this. Let's see where are the fault lines. ठीक है. Do you think Deserby is overrated? No, I don't think so. I think I will give the United excuse that he has too many injuries. He had most of the season without Estupinian, most of the season without Ferguson. Only Welbeck was his option. Gross भी recently आया, एक और बंदा, मतलब he's lost so many players, dude. English outer right now. ETH outers want tiki taka. आप अपना बताओ ना, आप दूसरों का छोड़ दो. आप अपना बताओ कि आपके लिए how will it change your mind, or do you think your mind is made up? Because if your mind is made up, then तो you're taking a hardline position right now. I'm an ETH out. Watching the next manager fail will make me change my mind. That's बकार भाई. क्या है आपका comment? ये रहा. अंकुश भाई, अरे नहीं नहीं, 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 बक तो गाली जिसको बकनी है, बट प्लीज़ आप बैन हो जाओगे तो क्या? अरे माज़िन भाई दिखे थे मुझे, 1 सेकंड। आई एम स्टिल ईटीएच, हाँ, अच्छा नहीं कहीं तो पढ़ा था मैंने, बट फ्लिक एंड मेबी आमरे देन आई हैव नो इश्यूज बिकमिंग आउट ईज़िली। ओके, फेयर इनफ। सो इफ यू थिंक you have a better alternative, you are fine being an outer. Uh, I'm tired of seeing managers change every 2 to 3 seasons. Just want to give him one season. I need to see at least some identity in the squad. I think that's a fair take as well. Ki everyone wants him out. If he can convince the owners, if he can convince the DOF, the new DOF, whoever it is, Dan Ashworth or whoever, then I am the right guy for this job. Then fine. You give him one more year, make or break next year. अगर उसको टारगेट दे दो आपको चैंपियंस लीग में आना है, बस चैंपियंस लीग में आना है, बस चैंपियंस लीग में आना है आपको, किसी ना तरह हुक क्रुक शुक वुक कुछ भी कर लो, यूरोपा लीग जीत जाओ या टॉप 4 टॉप 5 आ जाओ, आपको चैंपियंस लीग आना है। एंड इफ यू फेल टू मीट द टारगेट, यू आर गॉन। लास्ट लास्ट ईयर ही है ना, नेक्स्ट ईयर उसका। आई एम ईटीएच इन प्ले स्टाइल में इंप्रूव करना पड़ेगा। ओके, व्हाट डू यू मीन प्ले स्टाइल में इंप्रूव करना पड़ेगा? लाइक वी ऑल हैव दिस नोशन ऑफ व्हाट इज अ गुड प्ले स्टाइल, व्हाट इज अ बैड प्ले स्टाइल। अगर विद ऑल द प्लेयर्स बैक तब भी रिजल्ट नहीं आए last season, then I want him out. Lakshit, but with Lisandro and Hoyland, you were really good. I will say this. Do you think Liverpool and Arsenal are the only capable team of beating City? For now, it looks like it, bhai. Conan. In one-off games, anything can happen. But over the duration of a season, I think Arsenal and Liverpool are the best teams to challenge City. Better manager and ETH out. नए मैनेजमेंट के साथ एक ईयर देना चाहिए टेन हाग को IMO. Yeah, nai management ke sath. Yeah, I think so too. Maybe a better structure around Ten Hag can just make him focus on the bloody, I don't know, coaching of the team, and maybe he does better. I am a slightly little optimistic about Ten Hag, but he does not help himself. He does not help himself with the Ronaldo thing. Yes, it was the right thing to do, sure, whatever. Handled it badly. Sancho, yes, it was the right thing to do. Sancho is absolutely sucking ass right now, but he handled it in a bad way. I think he doesn't help himself in a lot of way. ETHN because this is not the time. Let the season end alive in the FA Cup. Fair enough, Eric Ten Hag. Who will be the next United manager? Somebody British. नापतोल वाली लड़की को बना दो manager. Poch should be out definitely. If you're a United fan, ETH in or out? यार, I'll be honest. This ETH tenure reminds me of Emery. ठीक है, एमरी के अंदर भी आई वॉज विलिंग टू गिव हिम टाइम, बट हम वॉटफर्ड के अगेंस्ट 30 शॉट खा रहे थे पर गेम। लाइक वॉटफर्ड के अगेंस्ट 30 शॉट, किसी और के अगेंस्ट, वुल्स के अगेंस्ट 18 शॉट, बर्नली के अगेंस्ट 14-15 शॉट, शॉन डाइच वाली बर्नली के अगेंस्ट। बहुत बुरा लग रहा था। या दैट इज द ओनली थिंग दैट पीपल आर फॉरगेटिंग, ही स्टिल गॉट यू अ ट्रॉफी। अगर विद ऑल द प्लेयर्स बैक हो गया, ओके, फॉर दिस सीजन एटलीस्ट आई एम टेन हाग इन। सेकंडली आई वांट टू सी व्हाट इज इनियोस प्लान फॉर यूनाइटेड। फेयर इनफ है हरमन भाई। Thank you for subscribing, Ezra. Let's play it. And Aisha Mehboob. Manu could have won if they had covered the midfield. Even Mohak said it. But who with who? With who would you cover the midfield? You used all your midfielders. On the bench, you had Amrabat, who is now basically your left back for some reason. Who else is your midfielder? Mount injured. Is there any other midfielder you have? I don't know. Why I think ETH should stay for 2 years minimum. Owners think there's a fundamental problem in the culture and not the manager. Number two, he has the highest win percentage. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. हरमन भाई को मॉड बना दो। कैन आई मेक इट फ्रॉम हियर नाउ? मुझे नहीं पता यार, हरमन भाई का मैसेज कहाँ गया, मुझे तो दिख ही नहीं रहा यार। ऋषि वर्सेस अंकुश भाई इन द चैट। रिलैक्स बॉयज, ओके, लाइक कर दो और आई एम गोना हॉन्ट यू इन योर स्लीप। भाई मयंक, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग अबाउट दिस विन? आई एम नो तुझे तो उतना डर नहीं लग रहा था यूनाइटेड वाली गेम के लिए, बट हाउ डू यू रेट दैट परफॉर्मेंस फ्रॉम फोर्डन, फ्रॉम हालैंड, फ्रॉम रॉड्री? ओके, यूनाइटेड फैंस, समथिंग गुड अबाउट सिटी, राइट? सब लोग ही मॉड है, कुछ लोग ही मॉड है। फॉर बारसा नहीं, मोहक कर रहा है, एंड आई एम सिक एज यू कैन हियर माय वॉइस। सिटी विल विन नेक्स्ट वीक। देखते हैं यार, एनफील्ड पे कुछ भी हो सकता है। इट्स एनफील्ड एंड यू डोंट नो हु इज बैक। If Nunes is fit and he starts, if Salah is back, although I have no idea if Salah is fit enough, Elliot is still okay. Diaz is fine. Maybe Trent comes. No, Trent will not be back. Soboslai could be there. बहुत कुछ हो सकता है next game पे. City versus Liverpool will be a completely different thing and a lot of things. Except for Baku. Nah, we got humiliated. Do you not remember that Watford वाला thing, भाई? Watford के against 30 shot खाए थे हमने. When Dini absolutely berated us, भाई. Not that cojones वाला thing, but he absolutely berated us. Market में manager की कमी है नहीं भाई. This is the nice time to get managers. Give him the season. Let's see. I think give Ten Hag the time in the FA Cup. If he crashes out of the FA Cup as well, his position will be questioned for sure. If he misses out on top 6, if he misses out on Europa, then he has to go. If he misses out on Europa, he has to go. 7th पे तो कॉन्फ्रेंस मिलेगा ना, I think. So if he gets overtaken by either West Ham or Newcastle, think he should go. Is that fair enough? Bhai, we are crap and leaky. How are we second? I have no idea. Come on, yaar, Mayank. You were really good today. The stability Rodri provides is epic. दिल टूट गया है वीकेंड पे यूनाइटेड का मैच देख के. आई होप दे डोंट ब्रिंग इन रूनी एज मैच. दे वोंट. एनफील्ड इज वेरी हॉस्टाइल. आई एग्री. आई फील सिटी जीतेगी. पेप मास्टर क्लास इनकमिंग. देखो यार, the best result for us is a draw. The second best result for us is a City win. If Liverpool win, it's over for us. No Trent, I don't think so. Everyone will be back in the starting 11 except Jones, Ali, and Trent. Yeah, so no Trent, no Allison, and no Curtis. Why some people in think someone doesn't agree? It's not true fan like what this moral policing. Arey, don't worry, man. I remember Watford, but against rivals, we were stepped up under Emery. Think, I think there was a clear difference between एक तो थे सिटी लिवरपूल उस टाइम पे, देन अपना यूनाइटेड, स्पर्स, आर्सेनल, ये हम तीन, चेल्सी. चेल्सी खैर हमसे एक लेवल ऊपर ही थी उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे. सो या, यू विल लेट हिम रन डाउन हिज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. ओके. Anfield will become hell. Emery and ETH are so both did well in first season. Second, that's the thing. You know what, Ismail भाई, मेरे को भी यही लग रहा है कि फर्स्ट सीजन में Emery was not bad at all. सेकंड सीजन में उसने बहुत ही हक दिया था. I remember Liverpool thrashing Arsenal every. भाई, we were crap, okay? Like मैं वही कह रहा था, we used to keep on looking at the fact कि यार देखो City Liverpool हमसे कितने ऊपर हैं. And that's the same feeling that United fans have right now, that City, Liverpool, and maybe to an extent hopefully Arsenal also आप हमसे कितने ऊपर हैं. That's a completely different way to go about it. Sari is also leaving Lazio. Can he return to the Premier League? I don't think so. I don't think so. And definitely not to Chelsea. With United, I have no idea. Okay. So a lot of people, I think 63% of the people want ETH out. 62. I'll end the poll over here. But yeah. So yeah. What's up? Daksh, कैसे हो? भैया बेंच पे भी कोई नहीं था. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ लक्षित. The only thing I have that United's plan was not sustainable because you did not have anyone on the bench. They were bringing on Alvarez. They were bringing on Bob, who has some minutes. You were bringing on Kamwala. You were bringing on Amrabat. You were bringing on Anthony. I think the motivation is missing. I think then it's tracking back from Rashi is crap. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ. देखो हरमन भाई, ऋषि भाई, अंकुश भाई, माजिन भाई, कार्तिक भाई, Eric Ten Hag, everyone, man. Everyone has so many different diagnoses of what is wrong with the manager. Why criticize manager? Why not these bunch of players? What Mourinho, Matic, and all said? Because I think sometimes a manager can still bring a little bit of uptick. Like Eddie Howe, for all his worth, okay? Yes, he's fumbling this season. बट एडी हाउ को आप देखो, ही इज स्टिल प्लेइंग विद स्टीव ब्रूस प्लेयर्स. यस, 2-3 प्लेयर्स उसके अपने नए हैं. आपके टोनाली जो नहीं है, ब्रूनो गिमरेस श्योर, ईसाक श्योर, बॉटमैन एंड शार श्योर, and maybe Pope. Yeah, so maybe 5-6 players are what it is, but everyone else for him is Steve Bruce player, and he has brought an uptick. Most of the players that Ange had, okay, Ange only brought in Brennan Johnson, Richarlison, और किसको, Madison, Van de Ven, Udogi. 5 players. Ange. Everyone else is a Conte player. And that's the whole thing. So some people think it's the player's fault. Some people think it's the manager's fault. Players, maybe some people think Rashford ko nikalo. Some people think Rashford is the only one. Bruno ko nikalo. Bruno ko nahi nikalo. Us pe kya hai? There is no collective agreement on what the problem is at Man United. And that's the whole thing. At Arsenal, it was clear Emery was at fault. And yes, there were dog shit players. प्लेयर्स भी बुरे थे, मैनेजर भी बुरा था. फिर आर्टेटा आया, प्लेयर्स तो डेफिनेटली बुरे थे. आपको सोक्राटिस, मुस्ताफी, कोलासिनाच, ओजिल, इन सबको निकालना था. इवेंचुअली ओबामियांग, इवेंचुअली लाकाजेट, अभी सेड्रिक को हमने निकालने की कोशिश करी, वो नहीं निकल गया. बट आर्सेनल का एक ही बात है, देयर वाज ऑलवेज अ आइडेंटिफाइबल प्रॉब्लम. This is the next problem we have to address. For now, it is getting a number 9 and getting a winger and improving our squad depth. There is a solution so that we can work towards it. At United, nobody knows what the diagnosis is, right? And so मेरे को लगता है इन सिनारियोज में ओनर की जो चाहत होगी वही होगी. एंड इफ ओनर फील्स, बिकॉज सर जिम रैटक्लिफ के इंटरव्यू, मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी बोला था, जिम रैटक्लिफ ने अपने इंटरव्यू में टेन हाग को सपोर्ट नहीं किया, ओपनली तो नहीं किया, आई डोंट नो सीक्रेटली प्राइवेटली करता है, देन I think he's going to get replaced, man. Foden's a generational player. Yeah. It's almost impossible to beat the City team, especially at their home, saying as a Liverpool and a Barca fan. Daksh bhai, we just have individual quality जो हमको बचा रही है. Otherwise, Pep new system is crap. Mayank bhai, this is what top teams are, right? When you lost against Real Madrid, जब वो हो गया था आपका टर्न अराउंड हो गया था रियल मैड्रिड का, what separated you and them was individual quality, right? When Liverpool are losing a game and they have to score, what is surprising them, what is keeping them alive? Individual quality. When you are struggling, why does every City fan sing King Kevin, King Kevin, King Kevin? Because individual quality is the differentiator between a top and a bottom team. हासिल के पास सबसे बड़ी कमी क्या है? It's just Saka and Inshallah. Saka receives twice the number of progressive passes than Foden. ठीक है? And that's 6 times more, or like 6 passes more per game than any other Premier League player. Ever. Ever. And so we are trying to mold that individual quality in Saka. And सबसे बड़ा difference तो ये आ जाता है ना, वहाँ पे मैड्रिड के पास विनिशियस है, Leo Messi was there at Barca, Ronaldo was there. All top teams rely on individual quality. That is the biggest differentiator. Great and clutch player for us. Only shows team had so many. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ that Devansh, he had time to adjust and learn from great players. It took time for him to carve his own identity, and that's it. Rodri, De Bruyne, Haaland didn't work, but Foden did. Individual brilliance, you are right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Ankush bhai का क्या comment है? मैंने miss कर दिया. How did he not support Ten Hag? I think the opposite. Which part can you quote him? When the interviewer asked him ki, what do you think about, like something paraphrasing, but he said, what do you think about the manager? And he said, it is not constructive of me to comment on the position of the manager right now. Something along the lines of, he is the current manager and there is a problem with the culture of the club, blah, 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 and all that crap. Compared to, in contrast, if he completely believed in Ten Hag, I thought he would have said something to the lines of, yes, he is our manager, he is somebody we trust right now, he is the guy we entrust to take Man United to in charge, and we will be working very closely with him into reconstructing this Man United team. That's what I feel. This would have been an open display of support. That's what I feel. No problem, Daksh bhai. Good night. Vicario as well. Thanks, Ishan. We can't just sell everyone. We need a team. You can't run a club like that. You want to sell 11, 13, really, like, be practical. Yeah, 11, 13 players nahi honge. You will have to keep on moving 3 to 5 players every window though. जब style of play work नहीं करा तो individual makes the whole difference. So many great teams. Yeah, 100%. Salah, Trent, all these guys make a difference for Liverpool. 100%. Haaland's heading ability is poor. That's a very weird take, yeah, Rizwan bhai. He makes so many headed goals. Yes, of course, 2-3 उसने miss करे हैं last 2-3 games में, but still. I've really seen KDB perform against a big team. आज भी इतना off था. You would want him in your team. That's the thing. Look, he might not show up in GAA, but you can't leave him. Like, I don't know. If you can watch the highlights again also, na extended highlights देखना. Watch every second when KDB gets the ball. हड़बड़ा जाते हैं players. अरे close करो इसको, close करो. That's the only thing. I don't honestly buy this Kevin De Bruyne big game absentee thing. शांतनु कैसा यार हीरो? दक्ष भाई ओडेगार्ड सेल कर दो हमें. ओके, इतने प्यार से पूछ तो कर देंगे. Hi Daksh bhai, your hopes with INEOS Group as owners in terms of footballing decisions, steps you think they need to take to regain lost status. So, Utkarsh bhai, first of all, congrats on 9 months यार. अरे 8 months आपके भी हो गए शांतनु भाई. So, Utkarsh bhai, for me, what INEOS needs to do first of all is they need to put a structure around Man United. Barada is a good first step. Ashworth is a nice step. Belfort, जो भी आपके पास आ रहे हैं. All these guys are great first steps. Okay, you hire a coach and you define a style of play like you want Man United to play, and you leave the coach with only the coaching job. उसको ये सब मैनेज करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि ये टैलेंट आईडी नहीं. वो एशवर्थ का काम है. डील्स नेगोशिएट कर, जैसे आर्सेनल ने वेंगर को दे दी थी एंड यूनाइटेड ने फर्गसन को दे दी थी पोस्ट कैनियन, जब डेविड गिल वगैरह थे. श्योर, बट उसके बाद डोंट गिव द मैनेजर टू मच पावर. मैनेजर इज अ रिप्लेसेबल एसेट. Put the structure that is permanent, semi-permanent, and that's it. I'm so sorry, yeah, PES iconic, but there's just too many people. Arey, kaise ho Jay? Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, welcome. ब्रो आप एक और बार लिख दो, आई विल ट्राई एंड रीड इट, ओके? सब मेंबरशिप चैट क्यों भेज रहे हैं? आई डोंट नो। व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट ईटीएच एट बारसा? The thing with ETH is, in high pressure environments, I don't know if he can thrive. At Ajax, he thrived, but I think he thrived because of structure. Do you think Barca's structure is really good enough to support Ten Hag? Then yes, I think he'll work out. Uh, मैंने भी भेजा था 8 months वाला, निर्बान ने भी भेजा था, अयान, उत्कर्ष, शांतनु, ब्रोबामा, वकार भाई, दिनेश became a new member, LJ became a new member, Ash Red Devil became a new member, अनिर्बान आपने झूठ बोला, पनीरबान मैन, फुल पनीरबान। um, कैसे हो उमेश भाई? हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? दिल में दर्द हुआ या नहीं? या जिसके पास जो है वो भेज रहा है, तू भी भेज। अच्छा, कैसे हो यार राइवल्स क्रिएटर? हाउ आर यू? आई एम गुड मैन। टीजी वाइपर, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? हाउ आर यू फीलिंग टुडे? As an outsider, I say people are overcomplicating. Every team has injuries. You just cannot be so crap. Basically, in charge of transfers, United was way too abysmal today. Daksh bhai, are you Barca or Madrid? I think I am more Real Madrid. आज नहीं, पहले भेजा होगा। अच्छा, आज नहीं, सॉरी यार अनिर्बान, सॉरी। Can I ask how Arsenal can go in the UCL? Will you be happy if they finished in semis? Yeah, give a good account of ourselves, basically. Like, don't lose to Porto the way we lost in the first leg. Give a good account. If you play a Real Madrid and then you get knocked out, there is no sharam. There is no sharam. Sending Reguilon back. I think, Hardik, my conspiracy in this is that if you sent Reguilon back, it was probably to save money. That maybe Reguilon के अगर कुछ ये वाले हो जाते तो then you must have had to pay some fees because he still went out on loan to Brentford. So it's not like Brentford recalled him. तो sorry, it's not like Spurs recalled him. He went out to Brentford again. तो मुझे तो लगता है कि I'm here to say you that UCL comes to London. अरे thank you भाई. So Zerato, कैसे हो भाई Zerato? Yes, W for Real Madrid भाई. Robbery yesterday by the way. How do you think Mikel will counterbalance GA contribution across the front line, particularly Martinelli's substandard metrics? Oh, okay. Would Timber dropping in LB prevent his isolation? So yeah, I think Timber coming in definitely helps Martinelli. The problem is that right now we are trying to run a makeshift defense. Simply put, only Gabriel Saliba are first starters. Ben White is a starter at right back. We had three left backs who were injured: Zinchenko, Timber, and even Tomiyasu. So we're playing a makeshift left back. जो एक center back उसको left back खिला रहे हैं. We tried to invert him, it did not work out. Now we have to invert our other width option. So we started inverting Ben White, which means that Odegaard has to drop deep or Rice will have to progress. But everything moves to the right from now on. With Granit Xhaka, the thing was Granit Xhaka used to do what Odegaard is doing, which is drop deep and progress the ball forward. Now we don't have that with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is not a progressor like that. So Martinelli naturally suffers. Now, Timber statistically is one of the best ball progressors in the world. ठीक है, at least before his injury he was. तो मेरे हिसाब से आई थिंक टिम्बर मेरे लिए मार्टिनेली को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होगा अनलॉक करने के लिए, चाहे वो इन्वर्ट करे या चाहे वो वाइड रहे. Feels Arteta holding player in Porto and wanted a draw but banger. Yeah, I think eventually we realized that we should just take a draw from this game and then bring them to the Emirates, but Endmate took a amazing goal to beat us. Jay says L for what? ETH will not fit in Barca. Yes, ETH had huge funds at United, still could not. I don't think this fund to success wala ratio works, man. Sometimes you can spend the best money, but you will still go back. Do you think Didier Deschamps was a good coach? I mean, if he won a World Cup, then why not, man? Arteta took harsh decisions of letting go who are. I think it wasn't for the good of the club. He just realized that, yeah, I mean, yeah, in the long run, yes, it was for the good of the club. But I feel that he just did it because he thought ये लोग nuisance है. And we, to be honest, to an extent, we still miss these guys sometimes. Like for example, uh, we miss Aubameyang's finishing, peak Aubameyang's finishing. ठीक है, हम कुछ लोगों मिस तो करते हैं. What do you think? When will Alvarez start for City? He will start in a game that demands him starting. Like 2 games से वो rested था, तीसरे game पे he came off the bench and everything. But उससे पहले he was pretty much starting everything. When De Bruyne was absent, he was starting every game. So I don't think it's a question of when will Alvarez start because he's good enough. I think everyone knows Alvarez is good enough, including Pep. He just takes games in a different way. इस गेम में Alvarez की जरूरत है, इस गेम में किसी और की जरूरत है, इस गेम में किसी और की जरूरत है. बट आर्सेनल को होम गेम क्या हो जाता है, होम गेम में क्या हो जाता है, मैंने कल ही बताया था यार, हाइपर स्क्रीन, इन द होम टेबल वी आर थर्ड, इन द अवे टेबल वी विल बी सेकंड इफ वी विन टुमारो। आई थिंक सेकंड एंड थर्ड कुछ नहीं हो जाता हमें। सो इनफैक्ट होम पे तो हम सारी बड़ी टीम्स के अगेंस्ट जीते एक्सेप्ट मे बी स्पर्स, वी हैव बीन अनबीटन अगेंस्ट बिग टीम्स। It's been 1 week since Umesh Bhai left the server. I hate it, man. I hate Umesh Bhai leaving. Alvarez midfield is a bit weak sometimes. But where else will you put him? Can you really tell me कि हालैंड के ऊपर आप उसको पिक करोगे? मुश्किल है यार. चलो हालैंड इंजर्ड था, then you can probably do it. But बड़ा मुश्किल है. Should have given this much time to Oli? That's an interesting point. Oli का यार वो ये मुझे लगता है कि जब ओली के साथ पेशेंस रन आउट हो गया था, टेनहाग पे तो और भी थिन हो जाएगा। खैर जो भी है, आई जस्ट फील जिरोनास। स्कलोनी लीव अगर करता है कोपा, इज ही क्लब मैनेजर टैक्ट? आई डोंट नो टू बी ऑनेस्ट। ब्रो सेज वी आर स्मॉल क्लब। हु सेज वी आर स्मॉल क्लब? आई लाइक हार्वी एलियट स्पेशली। आई थिंक हार्वी एलियट जब आरसीएम बन जाएगा इट विल बी इवन क्रेजी। दक्ष भाई टॉक अबाउट फोर्डन। भाई फोर्डन के बारे में तो फैंटास्टिक फोर्डन, फलाना फोर्डन, धमकाना फोर्डन सभी कह दिया यार। गाय प्लेज रियली रियली वेल। ही उसको क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा दैट इस टीम में उसने यूनिक आइडेंटिटी कार्व कर लिया है। दैट यस गुंडोगन लेफ्ट एंड इसको इंजरी होगी, उसको इंजरी होगी, ही स्टेप्ड अप बिग टाइम मैन। अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वुड हैव क्रम्बल्ड एंड इट टुक हिम अ लॉन्ग टाइम। It took a long time for him to cook, but now he's finally cooking. Yeah, and that's the thing. कभी कभी हमारा हो जाता है, जब आर्टेटा का बुरा स्पेल चलता है सब बोलते हैं एमरी को होना चाहिए था, Emery should have been here. Remember that time when Aston Villa were in third or second? I don't remember. Third pe thi, I think. And everyone was like, Arsenal should have stuck with Unai Emery. For 1 week. For 1 or 2 weeks, they were third. And then that's it. It was over. You say Arsenal winning against big clubs don't win against us. Oh, I say again, at home, we are unbeaten against the big teams. We've beaten City, we've beaten Liverpool, we drew with Spurs. अभी चेल्सी के साथ होम पे खेलना है. We beat United. We beat Newcastle. आई थिंक सब बड़ी टीम्स को होम पे हम अनबीटन ही है यार. दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. वी विल बीट एट एटिहाद एट आर्सेनल. ठीक है यार. आई मीन दैट्स फाइन यार सालिन. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्फिडेंस. आज की गेम के बाद तो है ही है. बट आई एम ऑल्सो कॉन्फिडेंट. आई ऑल्सो थिंक how do you beat this team? Well, the first thing you have to do to beat City is to nullify them. You have to only restrict them to lower chances. And look, at some areas they are just better than you. Like you will not be able to press Rodri. So stop dreaming about it. You will then have to move to stopping his access to Kevin De Bruyne. Sometimes Kevin De Bruyne will get on the ball. So then what do? You stop the ball to Haaland, you stop the ball to Foden or Bernardo and everything. And sometimes they will keep cooking you. They will cross the ball. They will beat you one on one. They will put you on your ass. They will take a shot. But you just have to minimize the damage they do. It's inevitable that they will attack. They are a very good team. They are constructed by some of the best players in the world. They are arguably the best team in Europe right now. ठीक है. तो मिनिमाइज करना उनको सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. जब हम सिटी के अगेंस्ट खेले थे एटिहाद पे, वी जस्ट वन 1-0 ऑन अ डिफ्लेक्शन. बट यू नो व्हाट वाज द बेस्ट थिंग यार? पीएस आइकॉनिक भाई, आपका कमेंट मुझे जेन्युइनली नहीं दिख रहा है, वरना मैं पकड़ लेता. जेन्युइनली नहीं दिख रहा आपका, बस अगेन दिख रहा है मुझे. देखो यहां से मैं 727 विच इज 2 minutes अगो से देख रहा हूं. आपका सिर्फ कमेंट्स ऐसे ही दिख रहे हैं मेरे को. आई हैवंट सीन एनी कमेंट फ्रॉम यू, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव टेकन इट. I can't see your comments. So to beat City, one thing which we did really, really well was completely neglect them. Like neglect नहीं, उसको nullify कर दिया था. Haaland, I think, had 0 XG. They had less than 0.3 XG, whatever it was. ठीक है. Um, and then we took our chance because late in the game we bought in Havertz, Tomiyasu and Partey, जो ज़्यादा penetration देता है. Yes. And Poch का भी यही था. जो पॉच का था, पॉच ने मिडिल कंट्रोल कर लिया था. पॉच ने मिडिल में सिटी को बिल्कुल भी सांस नहीं लेने दी थी. हमारा थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है. यस, रॉड्री एंड डेब्रॉयन नहीं थे. हमारे पास भी साका एंड पार्टे नहीं थे. हमारे पास डेक्लिन था, मार्टिनेली था, काय वाज प्लेइंग एट 9 एंड हेसूस वाज प्लेइंग ऑन द विंग्स. आवर बैक लाइन वाज वाइट, सलीबा, गैब्रियल, टॉमियासू नहीं था, जिनचेंको था थोड़े टाइम के लिए, राइट? सो even we were missing our biggest attacking threat, right? And look, you will only beat the team that is in front of you. um and so when you were missing your biggest midfield talent, we were missing our number one attacking threat, which is Saka. And so this is how it like does it, right? This is how it does. Anyways, abhi aap Etihad pe hoge, you will have your full team. Hopefully we will have a, no Barca watch along, we will hopefully have our front team. अब वो देखो ना, मतलब eventually he came on and he was the difference maker in the team. So to beat City you have to nullify them, because जैसे मयंक कह रहा था, individual quality will shine. Sometimes they will have a shot. Remember in that City game at the Emirates also, in the first 10 minutes there was a goal line clearance by Declan Rice. जब आके का हेडर था या फिर हालैंड का हेडर था, डेक्लन ने गोल लाइन पे क्लियर कर दिया था, एक और जिनचेंको ने गोल लाइन से क्लियर कर दिया. सो टू टू बिग चांसेस सिटी हैड इन द फर्स्ट 20 मिनट्स, उसके बाद से हमने उनको कुछ नहीं लेने दिया. वी गेव देम एब्सोल्युटली नथिंग अवे. सो stay in the game with City, number one. Two, yes, they are vulnerable. Even Bournemouth had some level of uh, Mohawk's view had 72k. That's huge, bhai. Insane, bhai. Insane. Good night, LJ. Thank you for joining the membership here. Love you so much, bro. I saw it. I saw it. It was horrible. Horrible. So yeah, don't give City away anything. Match them toe to toe and then take your chances. That's it. That's it. Because City, for all the greatness they have, they will still concede goals. It is still a human-based team. They will be out of position. You might require some luck, but you can beat them. इन इवन इन द कम्युनिटी शील्ड गेम हमने डिफ्लेक्शन से इक्वलाइज किया था एंड में जाके, फिर हमने पेनल्टीज पे जीत लिया था, राइट? बट उन्होंने भी जो गोल किया था वो कोल पामर के थ्रू, इट वाज अ वंडर गोल, अमेजिंग गोल. सो दैट्स द थिंग. I think City का strongest department is midfield. It is so fluid, यार. You any of those defenders can come up. अरे thank you so much hero यार. Thank you so much. By the way 15 के अभी तक नहीं हुआ, कोई बात नहीं यार, हो जाएगा. Gained 1k subs in the last 28 days. I think that's huge, man. Thank you so much. Good night, Batman. Tuning in Mohak Bhai for watch along. Amazing. Napoli versus Juventus prediction. Don't watch either of them too much. Yeah. In your opinion, which team is going to win the Champions League? It'll either be City or Real Madrid. Unless, of course, they meet each other in the next round. पढ़ लिया भाई comment. ये ला आपका comment पढ़ लिया अरविंद भाई. Do you think Liverpool injury will catch up to them? I think Liverpool versus Man City is going to be interesting. It will be interesting. Good night, Moinul. And yeah, I think I'll also end the stream right now. यार 7:30 बज गए हैं. I'll end the stream. एलजे ने मेंबरशिप रिन्यू कर दी है भाई. जिन लोगों ने मेंबरशिप ज्वाइन करी है, रिन्यू करी है, सागर ने जो मेंबरशिप 5 मंथ्स कंप्लीट कर लिए, बिरूमा का कंट्रीब्यूशन, ब्रोबामा के कंट्रीब्यूशन, इसको मत करो. ब्रोबामा अगेन, नरू सिंह, स्वैन, थैंक यू सो मच, एश रेड डेविल, एलजे, दिनेश कोटवानी, अयान, वकार भाई, उत्कर्ष, शांतनु, ब्रोबामा अगेन, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग दिस. एक लास्ट चीज दिखाने से पहले, भाई पढ़ लिया, फिर से कमेंट पढ़ लिया. वन लास्ट थिंग बिफोर आई लीव is I want to share one good news with you, which is this. Let me show you this. For Arsenal, कल है हमारा गेम शेफील्ड के साथ, वॉच अलोंग होगा. एंड टुडे हेसूस, लियो, पार्टे, सलीबा, डेक्लेन, फाबियो, ओडेगार्ड, जॉर्जिनियो, मार्टिनेली, किवियर एंड हैवर्ट्स, एवरीवन इज इन ट्रेनिंग. टिम्बर को आई थिंक एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए, बट उसके अलावा एवरीवन इज देयर. डू यू थिंक फ्रांस नेशनल टीम कैन विन द यूरो? इफ नॉट देन हु? It's either going to be France or England मेरे हिसाब से, unless some other surprise team shows up like Spain, कुछ अच्छा कर लेती है, and that's it. Guys, 500 likes कर दीजिए अगर आपने नहीं किए कोई बात नहीं यार, I would still appreciate it. We have hit how many subs? Let me check. If you still not subscribed to the channel यार, कर दीजिए. Video probably will come out tomorrow on this Manchester derby. Yeah, 14.3k हो गए हैं हमारे. So if you haven't यार, subscribe कर दीजिए. We will try and hit 15k ASAP. The idea is to hit 25k by next season. So if you can help me out with that, thank you so much. नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं. I will see you all soon. Not next season, next year. Tata, bye bye. Enjoy the Barca game. यार 1 hour वेस्टेड. आई एम सो सॉरी, बट आपके कमेंट्स नहीं दिख रहे मुझे, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल भी नहीं दिख रहे आपके कमेंट्स. सो अगर आपको ऐसा है, किसी ने देखा है वैसे पैसा साइकोनिक का कमेंट? मैंने तो नहीं देखा. इस बार जीत जाए, आई होप सो मैन, आई होप सो, बट आई रियली हैवंट सीन योर कमेंट. अगर आपका कमेंट है, मैं आपके ही कमेंट के लिए वेट कर दूँ. चलो, या आई विल एयर यू, बिकॉज तू आता ही नहीं है, तू आता नहीं है. आई एयर यू. यूरो जर्मनी जीतने वाली है. इट्स अ गुड शाउट. Portugal, yeah, as a team, they just don't play that well. No, Azam, that's the whole problem. No, PES iconic, आप troll कर रहे हो, फिर आपका तो comment आया ही नहीं है. Liverpool quad is possible mathematically, yes. But yes, what the fuck? तू चुप कर भाई. Where was the last stream you attended? You tell me. Nah, not Belgium. टाइम आउट दे दिया टू मच, पता नहीं यार, मेरे को तो दिखा नहीं उसका कमेंट। अरे भैया हेलो, बोर्ड के लिए मैच कर रहा हूँ पिछले 3 दिनों से, हेट कैलकुलस, कोई बात नहीं। I'll probably watch it just by myself, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much. Sorry, जिसके comments नहीं पढ़े गए. Doing my best, but I'm a little sick. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm a little better. Watch along पे मिलते हैं Arsenal versus Sheffield पे. Hopefully, we win. Yeah. So, tata. Bye bye. See you all soon.